Welcome back. Let's start right here. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Take a moment to shift from whatever you had going on before this time on your mat. Drop into the space of your body. Notice your mind, your breath, how you're feeling today. Congratulations for setting this time aside to focus on you, your health, your wellness, your well-being, your strength, your flexibility. Take one more breath. As you exhale, drop your arms down and sweep them up into the sky. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, press up, tip over to your right side, up and over to your left side. I'm really excited about today's workout. Up and over to the right, up and over to the left. I'm happy to be here on my mat. Come back up, reach your arms out to the sides. Take a little twist. Good. And catch your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, stretch down, lift your heart up. Good. Start to lift one heel and then the other. Release the clasp and circle out your wrists. And go the other way with the wrist. Good. Stand on one leg. Find your balance. Wrap your core in. Quad stretch. Drive your knee down. Hip forward. Shoulder back. Good. Release that foot. Switch sides. Knee down, hip forward, shoulder back. So you're always thinking about posture, length in your body. Release that, take a standing figure 4. So balance again on the opposite foot, cross your ankle in front of your knee, hips go back, take a little pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Good, rise up, switch sides. Get your balance, core in, eyes in one place, cross your ankle, sit your hips back. 3, 2, 1. Good. One more stretch here. Take it nice and wide. Lunge over to your right. Reach up tall. Lunge to your left and reach up tall. Few like that. Good. So I'm using a set of 7-pound dumbbells today. You can go higher, go lighter, maybe a combination. You can even do this without weights at all. Reach into the sky. Arms out to the side, just toe heel your feet together. Good. All right, grab a sip of water anytime you need that. Important to stay hydrated, little sips. And pick up your weights, let's go. Okay, starting off to the side with an Arabesque lunge with a row and a leg lift. So it's a combo move. Get weights in either hand, roll your shoulders back, hinge forward, bring your weight into your right leg. So here's the step back. So I just have my toe here. Arms are dropping straight down. Pull your elbows up by your sides as you lift your back leg. Tap back down, come to stand. That's the move. Let's go. Lunge it back, row and lift, down and stand. Nice job. So this is really working full body. Legs, glutes, arms, and core, because if you don't have that core tucked in, you're not going to be able to balance. Good, keep your chest nice and broad. And don't worry if you fall out of balance, just come right back in. Maybe you're moving a little bit slower than I am, that's quite all right. All right, 3 more. And 2. And 1. Finish out. Whew, starting strong. All right, switch sides. Weight in the opposite foot. Hinge forward. Step back, leg lift and you row. Let's go. So really lean into your breath. Nice work. Stay with it. You have 3 to go. Here's 2. And 1. Whew, nice work. All right, turn to the front. We're moving into a sumo squat. Step your feet out nice and wide. I'm going to cross one weight on top of the other. It's just a little easier for me to hold it that way. Shoulders back and down. You come into this sumo squat. So you want to think about your knees tracking over your toes. Don't let them fall in like this. Keep them out nice and wide. Stand. Good. Imagine your back is sliding down a wall. So you keep your tailbone, your pelvis under you. You're not letting it stick out behind you. Nice work. Adding a pulse. Pulse down and stand. And stand. Pulse. All right, we go for 4, 3, keep your knees out wide, 2, and 1. Nice work. Place your weights down, and let's move into a little cardio burst. If you're looking for a more low impact option, here it is. This is our star jump. So you can just tap out, or if you're jumping with me, let's go together. Out and in. Nice job. You're about halfway. Keep it going. Light on the balls of your feet. Shoulders down your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Heart rate got up. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep them back and around. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Let's go. Good. Keep taking those deep breaths. Bring your heart rate down. Come back into that sumo squat. Little narrower than you had before. You're going to squat down and sweep your leg. Squat, sweep. So bring your hands right around your hips. Let your fingers wrap. And this is your transverse, right where the fingers land. Your low belly. Pull that part of you in and up. And each time you sweep the leg across, point your toes. You're very long in the leg. Nice job. Tailbone is driving straight down. Good. Just a few more. Inner thighs working. Last one. Whew, nice work. All right, pick up the weights. Here we go. Right into a curtsy squat. Don't even think about it. Weight is in your right leg. We're staying stationary. Cross and back up. If you want another option, you can float this leg instead of tapping it down. Or alternate. You can always tap it down to catch your balance. Good. Another option, add a hammer curl. So full body. Woo. So right there, when I tipped over, I did not have my core really engaged. That's the difference. Pull it in. 2 more. Stay right here. Pulse it down. 4, 3, 2, 1, good job. Come on up, other side. Really felt that in my right glute. All right. Let's get yourself set up here. Curtsy, and you rise up and tap, or you let the leg float. Make sure you're keeping your hips square to the front. You're not letting them twist open. Add the hammer curl if you like. It's always easier to balance on one leg versus the other. Nice job, you're almost there. Last one. Whew. All right, you need one weight on your mat. Place the weight toward the right side. Place your right heel on this weight. I gotta catch my breath. All right, we're taking a high heel lunge. So left foot goes back. All right, bend and straighten. You're really straightening the back leg. Right leg stays bent. Keep your shoulders back. So hands are coming to prayer and press back. Prayer and press back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Come on off, shift to the other side. All right, left heel comes on the weight. Step your right foot back. Shoulders back and down. Make sure your feet are on railroad tracks. You're not on a tightrope. That's too hard to balance. Bend the back knee and straighten. Nice work. Think about really long and tall through your spine. Broad across your shoulders, really proud posture. Keep it going. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Step off that weight. Press it to the side. Or slide it to the side. Grab a sip of water. All right. Come to the center of your mat. Options. Little twist. If you want to step and tap, low impact. Okay? Or you go side to side on the balls of your feet, out a punch. Let's go for 40 seconds. So we're getting our heart rate up. Just side to side. Good. Let's mix it up. Punch up. And forward. Quick little jabs. And up. Good. Almost there. Forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Reach your arms out. Take a little twist. Take those deep breaths. Reach for your weights. Moving into arms. All right, here we go. Crossover curl. Shoulders back and down. Bring your feet a little wider than hips. Soften your knees. Take the weight just right up in front of you and back down. Opposite arm. And that's it. So I've designed these Sculpt workouts so that we don't repeat anything. I'm a person who gets really bored doing multiple sets of the same thing. I like to mix it up. So that's how I've designed all of these Sculpt workouts. And we hit full body in about 30-ish minutes. So it's really quick and effective. We're almost out of here, moving into a wide row. One more each side. Nice work. All right, shoulders back, hinge. I'm gonna turn to the side. Hinge at your hips. Let the weights drop down, pull your elbows up and out. Let's go. Wide row. Feel into the muscles on your back. Squeeze right up between your shoulder blades and wrap your core in. Find the corset of your core. It starts in your pelvic floor. Transverse, that's where your fingers were earlier when we were taking that sumo squat with a sweep. Pull your belly button toward your spine. Close your front ribs together and down. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, face forward, arms up. It's a shoulder press. Arms up to the sky. Now, do not do this with your posture. Find that corset of your core. Pull it in, and we go. Nice job. Go one arm for 3, 2, 1 other arm for 3, 2, 1. Both arms for 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, those got heavy. Put your weights down. Nice work. All right, coming into a mountain climber. So come into a push-up position or a plank position. Shoulders right over your wrists. We're going to run our knees in and out. Let's go. You can certainly go slower, step it out. If this isn't an option today, drop down to your knees and you do shoulder taps, okay? Let's go. Soften your elbows, press into each finger. Drive your knees in and out. Let's go. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, push back, take a child's pose. If that feels too warm or too hot, you can sit upright. Just notice your heartbeat. Notice your heartbeat slow down when you lean into a deep breath. Practicing this spike of heart rate with a deep breath afterward, you're literally training yourself in how to be calm, in how to self-soothe, how to bring yourself into a regulated state off the mat when things get hectic, busy, scared. You have an emergency, your heart rate spikes. You know you can turn to your breath and bring it right back down. You can regulate yourself so that you can do what you need to do to get through that time. All right, here we go. Standing back up, weight in each arm. Bring your feet a little wider than hips. Soften your knees. Hinge forward just a little bit, shoulders back and down. Bend your arms, and you're coming up and down. So we are sculpting your shoulder with this wide lateral raise. Try not to let your shoulders creep up around your ears, okay? If you need to move slower, that's great. If you need to do a drop set, that means maybe the weight you chose was too heavy and you have a lighter pair around, grab those. Remember, you can always drop the weight completely and do these moves without weight. Keep doing it, keep building up that endurance and that strength, and you'll get back to that weight. You work your way up. Last one. Whew. Shoulders popping. All right, straight arm try. Hinge forward just a bit, lift the weights up, straight arm. Up behind you. Wrap in that corset of your core. Nice job. Keep going. You have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Bicep curl to a front raise. So shoulders in front is our last arm move. Stay with me, you can do it. I know you can. Bicep curl, press up. Bend your elbows, go right back down. Try not to do this, with your body. You're not flinging the weights around, you're using your muscles with control, keeping the core locked in so you have really strong and straight posture to support the move. You never just want to be flinging your body around in space. You are in control. Be aware of all of your parts. Nice job. Sculpting long and lean muscles. All right, almost there. Okay, one more. Let's go. Push it. Nice. Place your weights down. Grab that sip of water. All right. We're moving into a grapevine hop. So it looks like this. You step, cross back, step, and hop. Step, cross back, step, hop. Come with me. If you want to avoid that hop, just do a squat. Step, cross back, step, squat. Step, cross back, step, hop. Always options. And look, if any of these moves don't work for you, do something else. Jog in place, jump rope, jumping jack. March it out. As long as you're moving, you're building up to something. I love a grapevine. Reminds me of dance class. All right. Almost there. Let's go. Last one. Whew. Nice job. All right. Pick up the weights. Take a deep breath. All right. A standing dead bug variation. So arms up overhead. Be mindful again that this isn't happening, okay? You're not sticking your tush back behind you, it's under you. Booty's tucked in. You're not letting your ribs flare forward. They're pulled in like a corset. All right, stay on the right arm, right leg. Bring them together and back up. That's it. Lots of balance. Lots of core, lots of strength. One more. Good. All right, left side. One more. All right, opposite side. Right arm, left knee. One more. Nice. Switch. Two and one. Nice job. Those are super challenging, especially if you're using a heavier weight. All right, we're moving into bear abduction. So down on your hands and your knees. Position your shoulders right over your wrists. Tuck your toes under. But actually, before you do that, bring your feet very close together. So big toes almost touching. And then tuck toes under and float your knees up. So pull the core in. You're going to tap down with the knees closed and then open and tap down. So you come in and out. You don't even have to actually tap the mat. You could just hover right above it. Nice job working those deep core muscles. You have 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Either take a child's pose or just sit back on your heels and breathe. All right, another breath. Moving into a plank knee tap. So set up your plank, you're on your hands and your knees. Stretch your legs long behind you. Tap right knee, left knee, and both knees. Right, left, both. Stay with me. So as you're working here, I want you to think about being very long from the crown of your head through your heels. Think about pressing into each finger. So it's really easy to just dump into the heel of your hand. Use your fingers, push into them. Press into your thumbs. Really long in your body. You have just 3 more reps. I know you can do it. 2 and 1. Downward dog. Hips high. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a moment in this forward fold. And bend your knees. Take a slow roll up to the top. All right, here we are. Coming toward the end of class. We have 1 more cardio, 3 more core moves, and then we'll stretch. All right, stay strong. Here we go. It's a jump rope. Any kind of jump rope you want. We've already started. Time's already going. Remember, you can always choose a more low impact version if you want to step it side to side or march it out. Go for it. If you want to spin around in a circle, go front to back. Whatever keeps you entertained. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. We're almost there. Don't lose the momentum. All right, come onto your forearms. Reach your legs out. Bend your knees out to the sides. Your heels tap together. So it's a frog press position. You're going to tap down, come back up, close and open. Tap and up, close and open. Lift your chest. Don't let your shoulders creep up around your ears. Think about posture. So it's this frog tap, abduction. Nice job. Hold the core. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good job. Those were tough. All right, down on your back. Interlace your fingers behind your head. We're just moving into your basic crunch. Let's talk about core engagement a little bit though here. Take a breath in. On your exhale, draw up on your pelvic floor. It feels like a Kegel, or it feels like you're stopping the flow if you had to go to the bathroom and stop really fast. Pull that in and up. Your transverse, your low belly, firm that area up. Pull your belly button toward your spine. Bring your ribs together and down. Your front ribs, they move down towards your hips. And then you float your head to the sky, or your chest to the sky. Just a basic crunch. Keep your head heavy in your hands. Keep your elbows out wide. Nice job. We have this and one more move, and then we get to stretch. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hands where they are. Right leg in the sky, left leg floats, twist over to your right. Switch the legs, twist left, twist right, hold. You switch, 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 hold. So it's like a straight leg bicycle. Switch, 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 and hold. Nice job. Stay with the challenge. One more. Other side. You're done. I'm so proud of you for finishing that class. That was a real challenge. Drop your arms out to the sides and drop your knees to the right for a twist. Sometimes when I'm working out and it feels challenging and sweaty and like a lot of effort, and I think, why did I do this? It's this moment right now that I'm looking forward to. That feeling at the end of just accomplishment and strength. Take your knees to the other side. That feeling of I showed up for myself. I took care of myself. I did something to support my health and my wellness, and that feels really good. Take another breath. Back to center. Hug your right knee in. Stretch your left leg long. You know, every time you commit to something and you see it through, you commit to a workout, you commit to showing up and you actually do, that is teaching yourself that you can trust yourself. Extend your right leg up high. And when you can trust yourself, that builds self-confidence. Confidence in yourself. Start to circle around your right ankle. And the other way. And take your right leg out to the side. So setting this appointment with yourself to get on your mat, showing up for yourself. Not only is this good for your body, obviously you're building strength. Take that into a figure 4. But it's also so good for your mind. It's so good for your confidence, your emotional well-being. Nice job. Release your hands, let that twist over to the side. And unwind. Send your right leg down, pull your left knee in. Let your breath start to grow a little bit longer. Left leg high, point and flex. Circle your ankle. And the other way. And take your leg out to the side. Stretch out that inner thigh. Worked hard for you today. And bring it back. Figure 4. Twist it over to your right side. And then unwind. Come on up. Just take a hamstring stretch. Reach into the sky and fold forward. And rise up and spin around to the front. Circle your arms out and up. And then bring one down to your heart, one to your belly. Close your eyes. We'll end here together with some affirmations. You can say them out loud or just follow along with me. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. I am well. I am smart. I'm wealthy. I am happy. I am beautiful. I can do this. One breath in and out. Well done. I'll see you next time.